So you're applying to med school and you need help with that personal statement, the persuasive essay where you explain why you and not 25 or 100 people equally as well qualified as you should have that spot in medical school. This essay, 5,300 characters, may be the most important piece of writing you have ever put together. And if you can do this in a powerful, convincing way, you can put yourself in a position to not just get into medical school. You can also set yourself up to be a candidate for the scholarship money the med school has set aside to attract the students it really, really wants. And you can accomplish this even if you're a little worried about your grades or your MCAT scores. Plus, let's not stop there. You can use your powerfully convincing med school personal statement over and over again, starting as soon as you get it written and going all the way until the end of med school. Use it for what? Well, I suggest you tweak it and use it to apply for 10 scholarships every single year, starting right now, no matter how old you are, and going all the way through med school. Hi, I'm Jeannie Berlowski. I'm an academic strategist, and for 25 years I've been helping students put together medical school essays that are so compelling. They make admissions committees say, "Oh my goodness, this makes absolutely perfect sense. I don't even have a question about this. It makes perfect sense for this person to be in med school." If the medical school essay you have right now is not getting that response, you need help. Now, here's the little problem we're facing with this. Ever since the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic and the closure of universities and the ongoing scarcity of pre-med advising, the demand for the help I give has gone through the roof. I have more students who need me than I could possibly help in a year. So here's what we're doing for a workaround, and this is going to save you money. Instead of becoming my client, I suggest you take my 3-hour video class on how to write a powerfully convincing scholarship application essay. This may be all you need. My 3-hour video class on how to write a powerful scholarship application essay, it's got all the principles you'll need to write an amazing medical school application essay. And if you get stuck along the way while you're putting this together, no problem. I offer one free 50-minute phone consultation to anyone who asks, so I can be there to help you get unstuck if you need that. I'll put the link to my 3-hour video application essays class and my email address at the end of this video, so you'll have those when you need them. In the time we have left here on this short free video, let me give you a little bit of teaching on how you can tweak what you're going to hear in my 3-hour application essay class so it fits like a glove for creating your med school application essay. Everything I'm about to say will make perfect sense once you've seen my 3-hour video class. Number one, the 3-hour video class will teach you to take the old introduction, body, conclusion, essay structure and throw it right out the window. That is an informative essay structure that does not work for persuasion. I'm going to give you a more nuanced, more multi-layered essay structure that you can use, and I want you to know this structure absolutely does work fantastically well for medical school applications. Number two, in your 3 to 4, what we call interior evidence paragraphs, and you'll know what I mean by that term after you take the video class, one of them needs to be about academic ability. The admissions committee is wondering about your academic ability. You know they are. That's why they are looking at your GPA and your test scores. But your GPA and your test scores don't tell the whole story of your academic ability. You know they don't. They can't possibly. So use one of your interior evidence paragraphs to come right out and tell them that you are highly academically capable, and then pack that paragraph full of details and evidence that support and prove that point. Details and evidence besides your GPA, besides your MCAT score. Number three, in your 3 or 4 interior evidence paragraphs, as we call them, one of them needs to be about clinical experience. Clinical experience where you've been with doctors, nurses, patients, elderly people, handicapped people, sick people, anyone with a physical need. Pack this paragraph with specifics about your job shadowing, volunteering, and any paid work you've done in clinical settings. After all, what's the strongest argument that you're committed to becoming a doctor? It's not taking them on a journey through your thought process. It's giving them a clear view into how you've been intentionally moving toward being in any clinical setting you could over months and over years. Number 4, we've covered 3 items so far. I got just 2 more for you. Number 4 is, when you hear me talk about career goal statement in this 3-hour video class, remember your career goal statement needs to paint a vivid picture of what kind of medical work you're thinking you'd like to do when you finish medical school. Don't worry, you can always change your mind later. I'm just trying to keep you from writing one of those terribly weak med school personal statements that essentially says, I have no idea what I want to do, but would you help me get there? We don't want that. Number 5, last one, your vivid, powerful opening story that I talk about in the 3-hour video class, it needs to connect directly to your career goal statement. Don't talk about scuba diving in your opening story when it has nothing to do with career goal, just because you think it'll make you stand out from the rest of the crowd. This is not an undergrad application where admissions committees might be the least bit interested in that. Okay, to sum up, here's what I suggest you do. Take my 3-hour video class on scholarship essay writing. You can start it today. The link will be at the end of this video. Use the tweaks I've talked about today to make it all about medical school. And then when you create your 3 or 4 interior evidence paragraphs, be sure that one of them's about academics and one of them's about clinical experience, because those are 2 things the committee is really wondering about you. Put in a career goal statement in exactly the right place, and be sure your career goal is something you'd logically expect a person to be doing after completing medical school. Be sure your vivid, powerful opening story connects directly to your career goal. You'll see what I'm talking about when you take my 3-hour video class. Create your powerful, convincing med school personal statement all on your own without my help. And if you get stuck at all at any point, ask me for your 1 free 50-minute phone consultation. My email address is at the end of this video. Just for fun, go and see what other medical school applicants have said about me. You can find that at getintomedschool.com if you click on testimonials. And remember, you'll want to tweak your fantastic med school application essay and use it to apply for 10 scholarships every single year, starting right now, no matter where you are in undergrad and going all the way through medical school. Because getting in feels great, but getting in plus getting money to help pay for it, that feels even better. I'm Jeannie Berlepski. I'm an academic strategist with 25 years of experience getting students into highly competitive law schools, medical schools, business schools, and grad schools, and helping them get free money to pay for it. I hope you will be the next person I help.